Happy 2012! So we're back at school. College apps are in, which is so relieving. So now all I have to worry about is the FAFSA. So now a lot more of my time is going to be able to be spent on this senior project. One thing I did do over the break was think a little bit more about projects to do. So I've thought about creating a Disney project, which would revolve around looking at different Disney films. Maybe not watching entire Disney films, but looking at various clips of Disney films, and just exploring like what the movies were imparting on my generation. Like expectations for the opposite sex, in addition to how Disney really vilified homosexuality. Not necessarily, not outright, but a lot of the villains were either very effeminate or had overly masculine qualities, depending on who the character was. For instance, Ursula was actually, the designs for her were based off of a drag queen. So just stuff like that, and discussing really like what the controversial issues were when we were kids versus what they are now, and how we're a little bit more aware of them, and how that's impacting kids' movies now. Because there's still a lot of subconscious messages in there. It's just trying to pinpoint how they've changed, maybe. And also just exploring the role of sex in all of these Disney movies, because that's pretty important to our generation. Not sex, but just how the movies and what their message was to how we perceive all of that business. So that's just a little taste of what I've thought about over the break. See you in a few weeks.